I began watching anime during lockdown on Netflix, and one of the first anime I decided to watch was Blue Exorcist. And I absolutely loved it. It was very fun, and I greatly enjoyed the supernatural elements of the anime. I especially liked Rin Okumura. He was a very funny protagonist, and the anime did a great job of showing how powerful he was, whilst also showing how immature and inexperienced he was too. I loved the show so much that it even cemented itself as one of my top 10 favourite anime. For a while at least. I've seen a lot of anime since, and I decided to rewatch it recently, and it was actually better than I remembered. It was so good on a rewatch that I came to the conclusion that I really want to see Season 3. Now Blue Exorcist is in a very weird predicament as Season 1 actually provided an anime original ending, an idea that backfired when the first season ended up becoming a big success and the anime original film ended up doing well in cinemas. The second season actually adapts the next arc in the manga called the Kyoto Saga, meaning that anime fans would have to watch the first 17 episodes of Blue Exorcist Season 1 and then jump to Season 2 to continue the story first told in the manga. Now this jump is jarring, and even on a rewatch I noticed how poorly the two seasons connected to each other. Fortunately, a third season would avoid this issue, and it's a plus that the Blue Exorcist anime is so good that the average viewer can deal with this, at least I think so anyway. Now let's talk about why the anime is so great. For starters, A1 Pictures, outside of the anime original content, did a great job adapting the manga. Blue Exorcist has excellent animation that is consistent in both seasons of the anime, and I would love to see the studio get their hands on the next arc. Another aspect of Blue Exorcist that is outstanding is the openings and endings, with Core Pride by Overworld being iconic. I personally really like the first ending song. In fact, it was the first ending song that I never skipped due to how much I enjoyed it. Now let's talk about the characters. I really like the characters in Blue Exorcist. I've already spoken about Rin Okumura. He is still one of my favourite anime characters, mainly because he still acts like a child. He gets moody and he pouts, and he makes a lot of mistakes, but you don't get the impression that he's a liability, and it feels like he actually puts his friends first, and that he's really trying to learn. Yukio is an interesting character as you initially get the impression that he's not going to play that big of a role in the anime, only for that to immediately get flipped on its head. His relationship with his brother Rin is also very engaging, as you get the impression that they both really love each other, but there are also deep familial issues that the two brothers need to sort out. Yukio puts it best in Season 2. It's complicated. Mephistopheles is a wacky side character who adds some levity to the scenes that he appears in. He's also very interesting, as you're unsure as to whether he's actually a good guy or a bad guy. And after 2 seasons, I'm still none the wiser. Hopefully he's a good guy because I really like his character and would hate to see Rin have to kill his brother. I'm pretty sure they're brothers. I think they mentioned that. I think they are brothers. Kirigakure Shura is the type of anime character who's on screen whenever someone who doesn't watch anime walks into the room. Dad, it's okay. It makes sense that she's almost naked since she pulls things out of her body. Also, this was made by a woman, so surely it's okay. Why? Why do you look at me like that? I've done nothing wrong. I'm sorry, Dad. It's an anime. It's a good anime. Look, I'm sorry. Honestly, she's a pretty cool character. I like her. Shiemi, on the other hand, I could do without. I know she's Rin's love interest, but she doesn't have a very memorable personality. At least in the first 2 seasons anyway. The only memorable thing about her is her personalities. Ryuji acts as Rin's rival, and I like that the anime makes it clear that the two are actually friends, even if their behaviour and attitudes towards one another suggests otherwise. Shima is a cool character who kinda just sneaks upon you. You feel at first that, like Kanekamaru, he's just going to be part of Ryuji's entourage, and just another face, but he's actually more than that. And the anime, especially the second season, does a great job at fleshing out his character, and he feels like his own person separate from Ryuji. However, speaking of Kanekamaru, I didn't much care for him. He felt like one face too many in the cast, and outside of that one non-canon episode in Season 1 that I actually really liked, he doesn't really do anything memorable in the story. Izumo I like. She doesn't really do anything that I can think of off the top of my head, but I found her presence enjoyable, and I would like to see her again. Before I begin, I must ask for forgiveness, for I have sinned. I watched Blue Exorcist dubbed, and well, it was really good. Bryce Papenbrook showcases why he gets so many dub leading roles, as he is fantastic as Rin Okumura. This guy voices Eren Yeager, Kirito, Meliodas and Inosuke, and yet I feel like his performance as Rin is one of his best.
There goes! Rin, no! Are you okay?
I hear Grandma calling me.
Grandma? We never met our grandma! Whoever she is, don't follow her into the light!
The guy is just great in the role. Dub watchers might recognise Yukio's voice actor. Johnny Young Bosch is a very prolific English dub voice actor, being recognisable as the voice behind Vash the Stampede, Ichigo Kurosaki, Lelouch and Jonathan's Joestar. Sub watchers will recognise him as either a Power Ranger or Nero from Devil May Cry.
I guess that's all I needed to hear.
The rest of the dub cast is great, in particular Mephisto and Shima, and I like that Izumo shares a voice with 2B and Shura sounds just like Faye Valentine. Also, one thing I can enjoy that sub-watchers can't is the blooper reel.
Let's get moving. He finally took his jacket off. Jacket off! Jacket off!
It seems like the voice actors are just as twisted as the average anime viewer. So why do we need Season 3? Although I think Season 1 was better, Season 2 was still very good, and it hinted at things to come. I'm very interested to see what happens with Nemu, as the final conversation between Mephisto and Shura teased exciting things for that character. I would also just hate for the anime to end here. The second season definitely ends with a feeling of to be continued, and it would be annoying if we were left just waiting. It's been a while since Blue Exorcist Season 2, but I'm optimistic that we'll see Rin and the gang again. Perhaps I'm just a fool clutching at straws, hoping for something that will never be, but I would love to see where the character's journey takes them next. Thanks for watching this video, please leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you next time. Bye bye!